I'm here. Interesting third time lucky. I'm trying this streaming thing, and so far I've done it twice right here tonight, and it's failed. First time I accidentally quit my streaming software. Second time the stream just died. I don't know why, but I'm here. I'm Frank. If you don't know me already, I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm a brand identity designer helping businesses around the world create captivating moments of connection from clarity to brand their business to be seen, heard, and remembered. Oh, I nailed that one. But today, I'm not here to brand any business. I'm here to take an existing brand that we all know and possibly love as much as I do, my son now does, and my dad did when he was the same age as my son, who was 4, was at that time, back in the 60s, is Lego. And the most interesting part about Lego is that a brick, like a red brick that my dad used when he was 4 years old, could be used with a Lego that I had when I was 4 years old, which my son could now use when he is now, in this day, right here, 2021, is 4 years old. I find that just amazing. It's so awesome. But today, what I'm going to do is something fun based on a post I'd done on Instagram 2 years ago now, or 2 posts I'd done on Instagram 2 years ago, which was taking a brand we all know. Back then it was Apple and McDonald's, and turning them into something that was completely different. So taking their existing branding and similar messaging and different kind of touch points that we know them for, and then flipping them into a different industry. So with Apple, they became a bakery. With McDonald's, they became a energy company, a sustainable energy company to be specific. And that was really fun. It got a bit of attention, which was nice. And it was just a fun exercise to kind of flex my creativity in terms of messaging, taking visuals and applying them in different ways, and seeing if we can shift the perception and that feeling that we have about a brand and make it something completely different. If it's too hard to get away with and make that leap, it means the brand that brand has made is so strong, not much could penetrate it. It'd have to have a total catastrophe to break that perception. Because with something like Lego, nostalgia just is a huge part of their legacy. I mean, they're a 90-year-old brand now, and their bricks have, stood the test of time for just over 60 years now to be all compatible with each other. Yeah, from a branding perspective, from a branding person, some of these examples of brands that are out there that still succeed today, they are where they are for certain reasons. And a lot of the time, we all remember them for their logo, but when you see a logo like Lego, which you're going to see in this, plastered on other things that you wouldn't usually see Lego on, you can't help but of. Okay, it keeps cutting in and out. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know. We're going to keep pressing on and see how we go. If it disconnects, then I don't know. If it keeps buggering up, I'm just going to stop it. Who knows? And not even worry. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to show you the mock-up itself that I've been working on. So I'm going to flick to my computer view. There I am, down the bottom again. And this was the mock-up that I got to. Hard hat, hammer, measuring tape. Like, it still kind of feels Lego-ish because there are Lego characters that have Lego hard hat. There's characters or figures that you can get that have a hard hat. So with this mock-up here, where I was up to, I've done the hammer. So on the letterhead, that's where I was at. And if we just keep it really simple here and just plop the Lego logo on there, because I don't think we need to worry too much about the letterhead. The other things are shining within it. Sweet. That's there's one fun logo done right there. All right, I'm going to save that. And then also just save it as a little JPEG as well. Cool, saved. JPEG. Right. Okay, so that's one done. And then I'm just using this logo here that I pulled off Wikipedia. It's an SVG logo, open in Illustrator, so it's a vector, which is nice. So we can apply it to a lot of different things here. And I'm not looking to reinvent the wheel. I'm not looking to change their logo. It's just to take their branding and some of their core messages and put it across different little things. Now, in terms of messaging, I looked up these taglines and slogans that they use, and some of them are really quite fitting if we took Lego and put it into a construction company setting. So build together, sure. What will you make is a little not as appropriate. The toys that are new every day might be something that you'd need to change and just say the tools that are new every day or the buildings that are new every day. And that could change it. So maybe we take that and change it to, all right, maybe I just copy this and just so I don't forget these things. And we're just going to pop them in here in Illustrator. I'm just going to make that white, put some text down. Okay, so that's the original and that's the new. And then buildings that are new every day. Build together, I think, is good. Bane of your foot's existence. As a parent, I'm yet to step on some Lego. I remember doing it as a kid. Of course, it hurts. And then maybe instead of a new toy every day, it's a new build every day. Rebuild the world's quite a nice one, especially if this was maybe a philanthropic type of construction company, or if they did they had a mission to help charities, maybe even building homes for those that are less fortunate, for people that might have gone through a disaster and need their home rebuilt. These guys come in and donate a house. Maybe this could be interesting. Play on is a phrase that they've had for quite some time here, especially the only the best is good enough. But play on is similar to their play well, which is the loose translation of the name Lego. So in Danish, I don't know if it's go, or if it's said in a different way. I'm not even going to try and translate it, but this is what I've found up here. Leg God. I don't know if there's any Danish people watching this. You can please correct me in a comment watching this back. But it's the translation is play well, and that's stayed throughout its existence since 1932. That is a long time. That is, what is it? We are 2021 minus 1932. You're coming up to 90 years next year. That's crazy. Here we are today, ripping out logos and brand and change it into a construction company just for fun, All right, so that's one mock-up done here. Let's have a look at another one here of maybe about some vehicles. All right, we've got an excavator. Got an excavator here. Maybe we try that. Given that an excavator is already yellow, is helpful. I don't think we need to change it to be a red excavator necessarily here. Get rid of that. Make that bigger there. Okay, so we can do some cool stuff here. Alrighty. I'll move my mic a little closer. And what we're going to do is, I think, try the boom arm. See how easy this is. Right, so these are all smart objects in Photoshop, so you can double click them and it opens into another Photoshop file that you can then save, and then it updates the original PSD Photoshop file that I've got going on. So that's where I know I can put text there. All right, maybe we take one of these taglines and new build every day. How about that? And then we put that here. We make that much bigger, much bigger, 200. And then we're just going to go with an aerial just to keep everything nice and simple. You're going to align it in the same way. And I think I'm going to keep the same yellow. I know it's not quite the... yeah, we can just do that. And then with this other side here, I think we might put the Lego logo. I think that might be good. But what we need to do is get rid of red, and then we're going to just get rid of that, and then we're going to make that white, and then we're going to pop that on the side. And we're just going to see what that looks like to begin with. So if I save that now, it should... Oh, how good is that? All right, I'm going to move that Lego higher. And then that other one a bit lower. Okay, saving. Okay. Oh, I like it. All right, I'm going to make Lego bigger. And then new build every day can be bigger as well. I'm going to turn that a little bit, make that bigger. I'm going to move it more. So this is the fiddly part of mockups. I do these for all my clients for logo visual identity presentations, walkthroughs. Helps envisage the brand a lot better when you see your logo in context rather than just on white, on black, or on a primary color that's used for the presentation of it. All right, so we got that. And what else can we do here? Is there anything else? I think that Lego needs to move. Save that. Yeah, I like that better there. Yeah, that's awesome. Everything is awesome. I can't stop singing that now that I know that's the Lego movie song. All right, now the cab here. I think in terms of this, we might just have to put the red one here. So let's see what just the red looks like in. Get rid of that. The funny thing like with Lego is that you put it in a vehicle and it just looks like something that you'd have built that is Lego. Oh, so good. And like even the typeface as well, whether or not it's appropriate for a construction company is questionable, which I know it's, you know, even for me thinking about this right now, it doesn't look appropriate. And that's okay. I don't think it's one of those things that, you know, for this especially, it's just a bit of fun and games. But sometimes when you do create, you know, word marks for your logo. They don't need to be specifically industry appropriate. It can match more so the personality that you exude as a team or as an individual, as a founder of a business, to be a little bit more playful, maybe like Lego's is. Lego's logo is. So yeah, I'm going to ditch the red just because it makes it look a little bit too much like a Lego set. And I'm going to put it over that whole bit. From memory, it was about there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we need to make that bigger. Oh, I can't help but smile. So fun. Then maybe we put one on the door here. That might be good. Where? Maybe on the... Could I do that? Yeah, I could do that. All right, let's... Just going to have to do it manually. And then what we just do is paste it over the top. And, let's put it back in where it was because it's getting some effects. I am going to make it a smart object because it already is, but for editing it allows me to free transform it better. Like that. With the distort tool. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So it just gets that same perspective of what the glass, just based on the glass angle of these lines here and that line there. And maybe I even invert it and then screen. Yeah, look at that. Hey, that's kind of fun. I like that. That's cool. Do I want one on the door here? Yeah, why not? Oh, we're getting ahead of ourselves with After Effects. I'm going to do some After Effects at some point here, because I did find some good mock-ups that... Oh, I can just do that. Good mock-ups that are like animated logo kind of bits. They're really fun. And I just want to play with them, so we're going to do some of that too. Yeah, I'm getting some message. Is this being uploaded? Someone's asking me a question. Yep, and we're going to give them the live stream key. Uno momento, everybody watching this back. I've still got that one open. Let's close that one so my computer doesn't die 1,000 deaths. Cancel and try that. A little bit more down and over. Hey, maybe down some more. Yeah, just so it sits in that nice little pocket. I'm gonna go a little bit, tiniest bit down further. There we go. All right. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. It's ridiculous, but it's so fun. I think maybe this could be bigger too. New build every day. New build every day. Let's have a look. Can it be bigger? Down a bit. Son loves excavators or diggers. calls it an excavator now. It used to be a digger, but now it's an excavator data. Even though it's not said with such conviction. Or eloquence, sorry. It is said with conviction. It's not said with eloquence. Righty. Let's do a little JPEG-a-rooney. Yep. Okay, good. And what else we got? What else could we do here? Let's do some scaffolding. So I've got a scaffold like this. Or I've got a scaffold close up. Maybe do, or I've even got, I've got these banner looking ones. Kind of good. I do have some other ones here. I'm just trying to find them. Here we go. Yeah, like these kind of ones. Big fencing types of ones. Let's have a look if there's two together. Yeah, something like that. Okay, cool. Let's try one of these. I wonder if I could play some music through this. I have no idea if it would play through. I'm not even going to worry. Just in case YouTube copyright blocks it. Okay. If you want to listen to some music rather than just my voice, please play your music as we go throughout this endeavor. What I'm going to have to make sure here with the background is putting a construction site. So let's go to Unsplash and construction site. See if we can find something that looks appropriate. Something that's daytime at least. Something that's front on in front of things. Maybe that one. Okay, and we'll go back. Nope. And oh, that's not the layer we want to do. We want to do this background here. Of course. So we want to get the same perspective. Yep, that'll do it. And then we're going to blur it. So we're going to go filter blur. Not that much. Okay. So what we're going to do is make it obviously Lego red. Pop that over here. And then I'm going to add a red around this. Perfect. So that when we save it, that updates. Nice, nice, nice. But what I do want is a kind of pattern that is like a diagonal kind of caution pattern. And so I'm going to make this kind of angled, maybe not that angled, that kind of angle. And 10. Okay. Maybe a bit bigger. 20. And just like a pattern like this. Boop, 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 boop. That's maybe too much. And then color that the same kind of yellow, if I can. I'll just do it in the mockup. Okay. Let's go up here, bring it up over the top. We'll color it different. Spadoosh. Skadoosh. Spadoosh. And then what we're going to do is mask it so we don't see those tops and bottoms. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Gets your attention front and center. I still can't help but smile at its Lego. I need to take these photo filters. They're just doing my head in a bit. Lens flare. Yep. Okay. And then we can just put in some text. So just going to change that to white. What does the construction zone keep out? Out. There we go. Right, so we definitely need a danger sign. Danger. And then we got to make that bigger. 10, 20, 30. There we go. And then actually, and that's not what we're going to do here. I'm going to take that off, take that off, take that off, take that off, take that off. I'm going to put one of those signs, just rip that kind of off and pop it on the fence instead. That'll be better. That will do better. Yeah, that's better. Doesn't intrude with the brand, which is nice. And that way you can nicely brand it with some messaging. So build. Oh, 50. And then we're going to take that same tagline from before. These are putting me off now. But it might be a case of putting that there. Oh yeah, rather than... Let's have a look. Yeah, I like that better. I'm just going to shift this up just so it looks a little bit... Make that bold. And then make that yellow. Or is it worth putting all of these all to the left? Wondering if we might make this just a little bit more dynamic because it's a little stale. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go angle of that. All right, so what I'm going to make is just like a yellow area to kind of break it up. Still get the other bits there. Take that away, and I'm going to bring those back there. I'm going to just mask that so it doesn't eat into the yellow. There we go. And then we're going to make them black. Do that over 2 lines. And then make that black as well. Line that over here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, so much better. So much better, so much better, so much better. Alrighty. I think that looks quite legit. We might just put underneath commercial and property. logo.com, and then let's just put on this standard little social media dots. So I'm going to go back to my little branding file. You can see where I have all my, oh, right there, look at that, perfect. Are they going to be on all those things? Probably not, but that's okay. We're going to plop that here and then turn all of these bad boys black. Which are they going to be? Probably not on Twitter. Yeah, they could be the other three. Group that, group that, group that, group that, and line. Yep. Okay. Bring it back, and we'll pop them over here. Right, looking more legit as we go. Ho ho! Yeah, I like that. Much, much, much better. Okay, time for a sip of water. All right, let's. I'm gonna make that little construction byline a little bit bigger. And Lego.com a little bit bigger. Yep. And then just skew a little touch less. And then bring that, and bring that a little bit higher so it's more centered. Too much. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Too legit to quit. So some other ones we could pop in here. Oh yeah, like these ones. Yes. Chuck those ones into that little folder and pop them on. All right, so there's 100. That's all right. I'm just trying to mask out this. Oh, actually, yeah, that's what we could do. I'm just gonna, yeah, no, I'm gonna cut out each one, make them look a little bit more haphazard. And that one, and that one, and that one. Get on the right layer. There we go. Get rid of that. And then I'm going to get rid of the white around it. And then the white around that one. And then the white around that one. And the right white bit around that one. Perfect. All right. Let's make these all smaller. Oh. Legit. Starting to make me feel like it could be a construction company. Who knows? Let's see how far we can push this a little bit more. All right, next mock-up. I'm going to save that. I'm going to close this smart object thing. Save. Okay, what other? Have a shipping container. Oh, that would be a good one. Yeah. Which one? Oh, it's coming. That's the side. I think I like that one. Yeah. Let's try that one. Hopefully I can change the color. Okay. Yep, looks like I can. All right. Lego. Get the little file. Plop it there. See how it looks in situ first. Ooh. All right, bigger and higher. How are we doing? Hey. How are we doing, Nitin? Nitin? Sorry, dude. Terrible with names. What's that one? Bring that bigger and higher. And it's red. Maybe this is a case of is it just green? No. I'm just thinking here, maybe just making it white for this one. So take this and pop it here. And then we flip it and then screen and then do that. Yeah, I think I like that better. That looks better. Okay, how does it look? Huge. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, let's make that down the bottom there. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's try the side and make that. What do they got? Screen. Let's have a look. Okay, that's good. Typically when you see those shipping containers, they're like as big as possible so you can see them. They don't have, yeah, like that. See, when you see shipping containers, yeah, like this Maersk one. It's just, or Hamburg Sud, yeah. Nice and massive. So let's keep it like that on there, and I'll make the other one smaller. Oh, wrong layer. That one. Yep. Okay. Let's do that. We'll put it up there, and no, let's just make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Now for what kind of little bits of information do we put down the side? I wonder, what does a shipping container usually say? Okay, so it has little serial codes, it has caution, high. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. All right, let's pop that one on there, and then what else could we put on there? Just some barcodes. What do you reckon? Oh, weights. Okay. Let's find one up close that we can get some idea of weight on them, just so it looks somewhat legit. There we go. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Maybe it is putting the actual colors on there. Let's just do that. Let's put the actual colors. Rather than moving away from it too much. Let go. Righty. Okay. Yeah, let's just stand out big time. Okay. Let's come back to this one and then pop that one back, because I think that was a good spot to have it. Yep. Good for me. And then I'm going to put in that little, what do you call them? No idea. How am I going to get rid of this nice and easy? I don't know. Let's see if I can pull it into Illustrator. And yeah, that's what I want. Perfect. Little quick and easy image trace. And then just make it a standard yellow. Nice one. Doing well. All right. Just put it in a randomish position. Yep, and then I want to put all that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so these things are there. Whoa, 30,000 kilos. All right, so we want some of that little bits of information. Just gonna move that to the side. We're gonna pop that, and then there's a little barcode kind of thing as well. So let's just make some numbers up and put it in some tall looking text. 50, 60. Yeah, looks good. And then right align, left align. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Too many numbers. And then bada bada ba. E. Yep. Okay, so that's that. Let's move that across some more. I'm going to pop in the chat. Alrighty, so there's that number there. Oh, that's what I need. Needs some more spacing. Okay, 50. That's called the kerning. Kerning, space between letters. Just a bit of education for you playing at home. And then we're just gonna see. Yep, perfect spot. Look at that. Make that smaller. And smaller again. All right, so now it's the weight. So we've got, let's see, 30,480, this one said. G. 67, 2,000 pounds. And then it has like another little number, smaller number. Which makes me think, okay, it's right aligned then. Okay, and then, yep. So I'm not being very talkative. Just trying to copy these kind of little numbers and lettery type things that are found on a shipping container. And that one says 3720. And then that one's 8.2 pounds. Yep. Okay, and then let's have a look at that. Oh, it's looking legit. It's looking legit. Right, just move it down a smidge. Yep, and then I think we have one more of those. Yeah, no, we can just leave it like that. Maybe just put some little, there's a little Lego sticker. Lego sticker. Yeah. Something, bit of a nod. 20. Oh, 5. Some punk kid stuck a sticker on my shipping container. I mean, at the end of the day, this just looks like it just looks like you're shipping Lego. But if you had this on a construction site, a lot of construction sites will have shipping containers like this to store their tools and things overnight, put padlocks, all the rest of it, so they can keep their gear nice and safe when they're not on site overnight. So there's a little fun one there. Makes it look that little bit extra legitimate. All right, save as a JPEG again. And yeah, I should put a little exporty folder here just to put them all in. That would be smart, wouldn't it? All right, I'm going to go back and get all of them and pop them in. Where did I have it? Copy. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Finder window. You can't see it. Mockups, mockups, mockups. What else have I done? Stationery and the hard hat. Export banner. And was there anything else? Oh yeah, the vehicles. Dump excavator. Yep. Okay, so this is what we've done so far. We've got the shipping container. We've got the banner. We've got the stationery, which I thought was pretty fun. Like, imagine if you're a construction company and you had your own, like, tools. That would be sweet. And then the excavator. They branded the hell out of their own little diggers, big diggers, should I say. All right, next couple of ones here. Let's have a look in terms of mockups we could do. One was a website, and I found this good little few little templates that I might pick. This one. Okay, gonna get rid of that shipping container image. So this is just a template that I found on Envato Elements, which is something that I've subscribed to. It looks like this. And so with my downloads, here we go. These are all things I've downloaded recently. Laptop screen mockups, photos for stuff. There's the shipping container bits and pieces that I've got. Bricks, people, yeah, a whole heap of stuff that I've downloaded for this. So with this in mind, we're going to change a heap of things here. So we're going to get rid of Equator, whatever Equator is. Yep. So in there's the logo, get rid of that. And then we're going to put in the Lego logo. Just, yep, grab that and pop that up the top. We're going to make that header red as well. First, I'm going to make all of these white and white and white. And then I'm going to change all those icons to the yellow. And to the yellow. Yellow. And the request to quote is going to change as well. Where's that bit? There it is. Okay, and then the banner. Where is that? The logo's there. Menu. Oh, there we go. Menu. Okay. Menu. Menu background. Nope, that's that one. Header. There we go. Oh. It's looking a bit like Super Cheap Auto if you are an Aussie watching this. Oh, wrong mask. Wrong object masked. Okay, there's the logo there. Okay, we're going to change bricks at lego.com. Yep, nice one. Home company. Yep, don't need to change that. Okay, now we're going to change this one. So what do we have as a tagline? Build together. What about yeah, we'll do you build every day. Aerial. It's the ugliest font, isn't it? Yeah, let's just make it Roboto. Cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then we're going to change this text here to build together. And then buildings are new every day. No. Let's build together. Rebuild the world. One brick at a time. Commercial builds. What would you call it? Property. What are they called? Like big estates, property estate builds. Auto. I'm going to say instead of rebuilding, just because I know Lego is to rebuild the world. We're not rebuilding the world here from destruction or whatever. It's like, let's say building the world. Nice and ambitious. What do we got? Where are we at? 10 o'clock. All right, I'm going to slap in a photo here and not worry too much about the rest here. Actually, reliable. Flexible and improved on-site services. Providing a full range of construction materials and what are we going to call all the different diggers and things? It's not appliances. Not gear. Providing full range of construction materials and equipment. What's the word I'm looking for here? Let's have a look. calls them. Cat Australia. Let's have a look. They just call it equipment. Okay. All right. Let's go with equipment then. Back to it. Yep, that's cool. Yep, goodo. And now we want a photo. So I have some photos here. What can we do? I like that one, just because there's a dude doing something. It's probably not bang on, but whatever. Is that gonna... wrong layer. BG. Hey, clipping mask, beauty. And then we're going to do a little Photoshop jobby of the Lego logo. Pop that on his hat. Merge them together and then bring that as a clipping mask, bring this, create that as a clipping mask, and without worrying about the rest of this. Yeah, it looks good. It's just this red is not the same as that red, so cool. I like it. Nice. And I'm just going to change the services. That's one thing we can do. Change that to... that. And I'm going to change that to request. Quote. And then we can put in another construction worker dude. Back in that image here. Here we go. Hey, look at this. Check this guy out. He's got a yellow. It looks like a Lego man. Great clipping mask. There we go. And then on him, I'm gonna pop that little Lego on him too. On his shirt. Yeah, look at that. It's the little things, everybody. I'm just gonna save that and crop it for now to there. Image and crop, and just to save it as a JPEG, just as that little bit, and then I can undo. Export, boom. There we go. Okay, that way it stays there. Oh, I didn't change that. Say and Canada. Keep it very Western. Oh no, it should be in. It should. Oh, what am I doing? Denmark. Nearly spelled Canada wrong. All right, let's just leave it at that. Save first, and then I'll crop it again, just with that new text there. Do I really want to change this? Let's just lorem ipsum it. Type, language, paste lorem ipsum. Yep. Let's just do that instead. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm pedantic with this stuff. Alrighty. Keep going, and do this one. Image crop. Export. Place that one. Yep. Okay. Undo. Get back. It's actually quite a nice website template, these ones here. Like even down the bottom there, it's pretty decent. I'd be happy with that every day for a site. I've seen some seriously crap ones comparatively to this. Okay, so is that done? Now, there is one I really want to do because I saw this image. I'm going to bring it up here, which was an ad that Lego did. I'm not sure exactly when, but I think it's fantastic. No words, nothing, just the logo down the bottom here. And then this, there we go. I'm going to point. There we go. Genius. Genius. The imagination that a child can have building something like this, thinking it's that. So what I want to do here is take that brick idea, and I found a brick, not a Lego brick, an actual brick, and then the same idea of a silhouette creating a building as a result of it. So let's try give this a go. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to create a new, let's say 1500 pixels. Yeah, that looks good. Same thing. I put the Lego Mark down the bottom. I'm going to make it on brand yellow. Do I want it yellow? Maybe not. Let's do another layer. Yeah, I'm going to make it a little bit lighter. 0, 20, 100. Yep. Okay, let's do that. And yeah, that's nicer. And then I can pop over the top. Actually, doing that. Just. Woohoo. Just do that little bit of a. Yeah. Let's just label that. All right, now I found a brick before on Envido Elements, which was 3D. This one here. So I've already downloaded it, and the cool thing about this Envido Elements 3D thing is that you can download whichever kind of perspective that you want of the brick. So once it loads here, I can twirl it round. How cool is that? So you can get any kind of perspective you want within the parameters of it, and then save it as or export it as a PNG or PSD. So I've gone with one already that I've got here somewhere. Signage, social banners, photos. Ref. No. Let's have a look here. Where is it? Photos. Where did I put it? Oh, maybe I didn't download it. I'm pretty sure I did. Hold on. Let me look through my downloads. That might help. Rick. There we go. I think I found it. Unzipping. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, so it's a PSD. All right, so need to get it out of that. Just so I can play with the shadow. It's nice and big. And we could even stack them maybe. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. All right, let's just do one brick. And then I want to try and find like a, let's see, olives, building silhouette. Just want like a black and white silhouette. Might just Google search building silhouette. Something that looks unique. Maybe not a known building. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Let's try these. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Alrighty. Let's duplicate that. Oh. Turn that one off to keep that there. there. Gonna flip. All right. Let's see how we go with this. Distort. And we're going to push it this way. Get the kind of light right. Just really wonder if this is actually going to look like a building or not. We're going to multiply and bring it down. And then select and blur. I think the problem with this is that, okay, so, all right, so they did it all right like that. Yeah, so it wasn't perfect. Maybe it's just the city skyline that's a bit off. And that the shadow's not quite right either. Okay, there's some problems. All right, that's fine. What we need to do then is maybe go back to the brick. Render it out again and get this side, and then I can flip it, and that's probably going to look much better. All right, so I'm going to download that as a Photoshop file again. And then it's going to take a minute. That's all good. This might be a good little minute for me here to just bring me back to the main screen here and just say, look, if you haven't at all, here it is, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making more and more YouTube content over the coming weeks and months. I dive right into this because I have all the gear and no idea. No, I do have a little bit of an idea, but trying to create more video content rather than just doing stuff on Instagram. Obviously there's video content on there, but longer form stuff that can really show up the process and the thinking and the time it can take to build some of these things. So look, it's something that I find really fun, especially these mock-up bits, to make something look as real world as possible so that it can give my clients a good understanding of how their branding can be used and interpreted in the real world, rather than letting them have to stretch their imagination to, bridge that gap of understanding. And yeah, it's just to help visualize what could be or what is about to be in most cases. So yeah, it's nice and fun. All right, it's nearly downloaded. We got 15 seconds. I'm going to take a sip of water. Luckily, I have much better internet nowadays, so I can do all this stuff that little bit quicker. All right, it's downloaded. Let's come back to the computer. Here we go. And bring that down here. Need to unzip the bugger. And come back. Open up the brick. Brick it. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna get rid of that brick. And this brick here is gonna do, yes. Yes. That's much better. That was the problem. That it's creating a shadow when there's light shining on it. So these are the kind of little details that make the difference. Let's try and find a different cityscape, just because I'm not 100% convinced on that silhouette. Silhouetta. Ginigetta. Maybe I had another one in here. That's too low res. That's okay. Do 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 do. Okay, let's try this bad boy again. Flip, 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 potato chip. Bring that up there. Try and get the angle looking tidy. Starting to think maybe it's a yeah, maybe it's a case of just doing like a house silhouette. Something that doesn't look so obvious. That's not a bad one. Let's have a dig at that one. Can you tell that's a house? It's a bit hard. Maybe that first one is okay. It's just the let's just try and make it a little bit nicer. Get the perspective right. How do you reckon that looks? Do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that, a little bit of Bob Ross, and just a little bit in there. That's how it feels. Okay. Let's go fly a kite. Okay, let's turn it down some. Multiply. And then blur again. Some more. Nope. Maybe the brick needs a little bit more shadow as well. Clipping maskets. 40, 20%. Needs a little bit more. Okay, see how it is. Add a little bit more shadow underneath. And then we're back on here. Always do a lot and then back off. Yeah, I like it. It's just fun. So there's the comparisons. Can I? Don't know if I can do both. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a comparison of what Lego actually did. We might make the little Lego a little bit smaller. I like it. It's a fun little nod to something that I love. Mockups, Lego poster. I'm going to save as a JPEG in the export, and then down we go. Boom. Oh, I reckon that's pretty fun. I like it. 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 Let's have a look. Okay, so from here, I'm going to close these all down, and bricks down, and then I'm going to go into After Effects here because there's one last one I want to do, which is like a logo kind of reveal-lio. How are we going to do it? Logo video banner. Here we go. Which one do I want to do? Not that one. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it works. Right, here we go. So it animates in. Let's turn it down to a quarter so my computer doesn't crap itself. It puts in your logo. Oh, okay. Logo right there. Let's group that. Pop it in here. Export it as ref. And then find that. Pop it in. Scale it, and then, oh, okay. Does it pull it all to? That's so cool. Look at that. Right, so we just need that final scenes text to say lego.com. And maybe just go Roboto. Bold. And light. Here we go. All right. How good is that? So if I can possibly press render here. Oh, it's going to take its time to just render this little bad boy. That's pretty cool. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to export it. There we go. Oh, there it is. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. What a cool little logo reveal. Really on point with construction, bring it all together, all the different things that are part of what it is they do. Lego.com. Love it. Okay, let's render this out. And I can just save that as converted. And then I'm going to go to File, Export, Add to Render Queue. I'm going to do these settings here. Format options. I'm going to choose ProRes 422HQ. I'm going to turn the audio off. I'm going to press OK, and then I'm going to save it as YouTube streams, Lego, mockups, export. Animated logo reveal and render. And who knows how long this is going to take to render things out. But while it does, just to look over some of the things that we'd made here, just to see how Lego can become something that is out of context. For you, you might see this and go, okay, yeah, definitely. It looks nothing like what I have in mind when I think and see the Lego logo. All I see is the bricks that I used to play with as a kid, and that's what I hear, I see, I feel, I have this gut reaction of, and that's okay. It's not to say that you need to change perceptions here of what it is you're doing, but look, at the end of the day, this is just a bit of fun. It demonstrates the power of branding to elicit those emotions, those connections. This is why I call the act of branding creating captivating moments of connection from clarity. In this, if I was to change Lego, it would be the first thing would be to change the logo mark to a more appropriate font style to construction, just so it meets expectations of those who would want to go with Lego, if that was the name. Again, Lego, the name, isn't so appropriate because it has a Danish root to play well, and it doesn't seem so fitting to something like this. But if it was a 4-letter word for a construction company and it had these colors, especially in Australia, it would stand out really well. And if they took it to a point where they branded their equipment with their branding, like their logo and their colors and everything like that, even if they did have their own diggers and they had their cement trucks and all these kind of things, they branded it like guns blazing, red hot. You could see it from a mile away. It would stand out. It would be memorable just as much as the other brands out there that use these kinds of colors, like Coca-Cola, like McDonald's. You see it driving down the road. You notice it. And interestingly, there's a freight company in Sydney that has its route that goes past up and down, where I live here in the Blue Mountains west of Sydney, and it's red. It's the only shipping company that's fully red on the sides of their trucks, on the back of where they carry everything, and I see it every time I'm driving. And the logo could be better. Subjectively, in my own view, it could be better. But for that, it's memorable. It's standing out for me because I see that red, and it's a bit like our supermarkets as well uses red. One of them is called Coles, and another one's called IGA. Both use red. And if used well and consistently and put it out there, it will gain attention. It will captivate your audience to help you create a moment of connection, so that if you do have all those colors there to begin with to get that person's attention, you then give them something to delight them. If it's an experience, if it's a product or service, if it's just even the customer service you have to begin with and greet them, it could be the benefits that they have as a result of working with you or buying from you, or engaging with you, watching your content, whatever it might be. And it forms those connections. So you have a certain perception as a result of that connection with that brand. So it all happens very subconsciously. But when you start becoming aware of it, you'll notice the amount of touch points that you have with certain brands. I only have to look in the room that I'm in to see brands like Rode, my microphone setup, and my Rodecaster Pro in front of me that I control all my audio with. I can see Sony with my cameras that I use and lenses. I can see Amazon with the Alexa that I use. I can see Apple. Amazon's going to speak. Alexa's going to speak to me. Anyway, my Apple products, my computer, my phone, iPad, chargers. I think that's it. My watch as well. And then I've got DJI. I've got a drone in here as well. And I have a PlayStation in here as well. So more Sony stuff, actually. So for me, all these different touch points are recognizable over and over. So when I see their ads, I see their websites, I see their content, their stores. I start forming opinions and perceptions and feelings about those brands, positive or negative. I might want to buy their new product. Like today was Apple's launch and there's a new iPhone. I don't think I want to buy the newest iPhone, but it makes me think back to when I did camp out overnight in front of an Apple store in Sydney for the iPhone 4. And for me, every time I see that Apple logo, that's one of the first memories I have. The next memory after it is me interviewing the guy that made the Apple logo, Rob Janoff. I interviewed him for my podcast. I met him in person, had a sit down, and that's a memorable moment for me. It's an extension of Apple's brand, but for me, these are the things I think about when I see that logo, because I've had a positive experience. I've even sold Apple products to people as an Apple reseller. I used to work in one before Apple came with their own stores here in Australia. I used to sell MacBooks, iMacs, even the phone, a heap of accessories, iPods galore, and I have that sort of emotional attachment to them. And that's what we're all trying to achieve here as branding consultants, to help businesses like yours. If you're watching this, I have no idea why you're still here watching me do this, but maybe you're interested in this kind of stuff and my perspective on things. And this is what I help businesses like yours do, if you're a business owner, to make sure that you are forming those connections based on those first foundational things that you have, which is your branding, to make that connection with people. And if you maintain that connection, you are building a brand. It's hard work though, maintaining and improving and keeping things consistent though. And I'm rabbiting on now just to try and see if I can get this animation here that you can see rendering, loading. But I'm going to recap on the things that I've made here today. So the first one I did was the, which one was it? It was the stationery. So the stationery bits here, hammer, hard hat, measuring tape, business card, letterhead. Pretty on point for a mock-up like this. If you're a designer and you are working with a construction company or a builder or someone, a tiler, create some mock-ups that are appropriate to their industry. It helps them envisage what it is you're selling to them, not selling, but created for them, so that it's not a stretch of the imagination. It makes it nice and easy. So that was the first one I made. The next one was the excavator. It's going to load. There it is. Just fun, just slapping the logo all over it, putting a new build every day. And, if that was at a construction site, it just creates more touch points for people to connect with that brand, to see, what it is you do. And every time they see that logo, they'll think of something. Alrighty, the next one I did was the sign. Oh, let's just go through them. Yeah. No, it was the sign for the construction site, to have one of those banners out the front to really brand the construction itself. You could have these, tiled, where it has these ones here, and then a red one carries across to the left, and then yellow to the right of it. and make it nice and branded so it's nice and focal point as a center. That would be pretty damn impressive for a construction site to do. Maybe I might do a mock-up that has that, possibly, when I present this in an Instagram post maybe. And then the website. It's a nice homepage, clean look, people in there that look consistent, branded with the Lego logo on it. And I was hoping I'd find someone with a hard hat here, but you know, in the essence of time, I think this still gets the point across that they can be not all just wearing hard hats to be so stereotypical. And I'd also want to throw in a woman in this context as well. I don't, want to have this as a brand that is just male dominated or anything like that. I mean, building and construction typically is, and it's a real stereotype, especially here in Australia. But it would be good to have that diversity. And then we had, what else was there? Oh, there was the poster. That's right. Yeah, this one. I just like that. Just makes me smile. Just because of the other, it's mainly because the other poster did. When I saw it, I was like, that's just genius. To not have any text or anything like there. It's just a logo down the bottom, a brick. It shows what a brick can do, can build, it can make. But with the real Lego context of, it's a child's imagination, next level. And then there was a shipping container too. I just like those little bits, just the weight bit, like those little tiny intricate details just get me. They always get me, and it just makes things just look that little bit more real world. And even just like the sticker, little Lego head sticker, I think it's just a nice little, tip of the hat nod to Lego. But it does make it look though, as if it's as if it is just a shipment case of Legos, Lego little toys. And then we've got the animated logo reveal, finally loaded. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mock-ups done in this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to bring it back here to my screen here. If you haven't subscribed, I got it. There we go. Right there, down the bottom. Hit the bell, be notified when I do these live streams. Otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram as well to keep up with my content there, because I do put up a fair bit there each week. But if not, look forward to seeing you on the next live stream or the next video here on YouTube. And otherwise, I hope you have a good rest of your week, rest of your day, rest of your month, whatever it might be. I'm out of here. See you very soon. Take it easy. And g'day.